Yo, so we are the Vwap masters in this Nick Cipher community, and there's one last realm of, Vwap knowledge that I want to go over before I go back to Market Cipher B and explain the basics of Market Cipher all over again from a 2024 perspective. But there is one more lesson that I have for the Vwap, and that is anchored VWAPs or custom VWAPs, AVWAP. And this is just a tool um, on the toolbar here. It's right here. You click anchored VWAP, and this allows you to put a VWAP where the beginning of the session is whichever candle you wish. Um, so remember, this is not a moving average. So even if we were to go on a different time frame than the 2 week, this line would still be the same. But as you can see, we could put VWAPs at the bottoms and tops of markets, or at important news events, all sorts of stuff. So here I am on Bitcoin on the 2 week chart, putting one at the bottom here, one at the old top, and you can see that we have rallied. We had a couple entries on top of that bottom VWAP there. Beautiful, beautiful entries. And then we've rallied over the anchored VWAP from the all-time high. So this screams bullish to me on Bitcoin. Um, and so we could take a look over here on the 1 week chart. And let's put them at the same points here. So we want to put, one at the bottom there, and then one at the top. Let's put one at the COVID dump too. What happens when we do that? Oh, look at that. You can see how the VWAP is just such a relevant line. Um, it's a great blend of it gives you a lot of things that a moving average does, but it's taking the volume into account. And it's just so wonderful. Yeah, another great macro VWAP to look at is the year to date VWAP. So we want to go to, let's see, let's go to the daily chart, and we'll just go to the first of the year. Boom. And you can see on this side, look at that beautiful short entry that we had right off of the yearly VWAP. And it makes sense that we get a rejection there because the new year happens. We get some upward action, but then we crash below. And so now that we're below the VWAP, the sellers are in control. So they would look for that short opportunity at the yearly VWAP, especially when when the year resets, the monthly VWAP resets, the weekly VWAP resets, the yearly VWAP resets. If the price falls below all of those VWAPs all at once, there's nothing holding the price up. So the first month of the year, we'd have to back test that. But I wonder if it's the first month of the year for Bitcoin is like always a precarious year, just because of the nature of this stuff. But this is how you do custom VWAPs, guys. And I want the strategies posted in my Nick Cipher Discord to be VWAP related. So, maybe you're not down for this scalping stuff that I've been doing, and you've been looking for a way to use VWAP, but more as a swing trader, and like a more chill approach to trading. And this is how you do it. So use the anchored VWAP, and you could do it at the start of months. You could do it at the start of years, news events. But you're going to pair this with Market Cipher and use this as your volume figure. Um, I like it more than volume profiles and volume bars and all the bars and stuff, because it weaves in and out of the candles, and it kind of revolutionizes the way that you look at volume. But yeah, you guys, I've been pretty bearish on Bitcoin, but based on these anchored VWAPs, we definitely are poised to make some sort of move. This actually looks nice. That being said, we want to see this interaction. We want to see this come up and actually give us that little squiggly line S-shaped whale splash on top of the VWAP. So it's hard to say in the short term which way the scalp timeframes would go in this very delicate period. You can see that we are here at the 618 retracement here. So um, yeah, it's an attractive selling point for sellers, but we are over the VWAP here. So I will keep you guys updated on these macro VWAPs, as well as the shorter time frame scalping strategy. It looks like we're struggling to gain some traction on VWAP on the daily session strategy. But if we can get over, it could be a bullish day. I'm not really sure, guys. Like, so macro, I'm like flipping kind of bullish again. Like we're over those VWAPs. It's just the year to date VWAP that we need to overcome. But there's a lot of like big giganto VWAPs that are like pushing us up. So even though in the short term, from like a start of year to now perspective, we're really struggling. The big picture is still in our favor, guys. So don't succumb to the fear and uncertainty and doubt. Look for those prime opportunities with indicators like the anchored VWAP and Market Cipher B. So I hope this tutorial on like making your custom VWAPs the way you want them, it was helpful. And this is kind of like the um, this is a conclusion to the VWAP series for the time being, because this is like the end of the line in terms of like my knowledge of VWAPs. Like I'm gonna order some books on VWAP and try to learn more about it for you guys. I'm gonna move over to Market Cipher B series, more risk management stuff, and hopefully soon we'll get to 1K subscribers and I'll go live for you guys.